Hey everybody, it's Gemma here. Today is Tuesday and 21 January, 2021 January, 21 January. So yeah, so it's break time. It's break time. I'm going to call ChatGPT review the word I was learned. First I got to set a reminder. So so I'm run out to the facial cleaner. It's run out. So I got buy new one. Just make the task. Okay. Oh. Remind me at 8 p.m. tonight to go to the grocery store to buy a facial cleaner. Okay, got it. So yeah, it was done. Okay, so now I call ChatGPT to talk with ChatGPT. Hello, ChatGPT.
Jeremiah, how's it going?
Oh, I'm doing really well. Oh, almost at the daily limit. I only have 9 minutes to remaining advanced voice mode.
You're doing great. You've used I'm doing well and I only have perfectly. Keep it in.
Okay, so some words I would like to review with you. The first word is panic. Panic.
Sure. Panic means a sudden, intense feeling of fear or anxiety. For example, he felt panic when he couldn't find his phone. Would you like to
Mm.
practice using it in a sentence?
Oh yeah, I had this feeling whenever it happens like when I was in a taxi. Yeah,
That's understandable.
yeah, when I was to take taxi, but after I off the taxi, I lost I forgot I lost my phone. I left my phone on in the taxi. I feel very panic. How's it like example?
Example is great. You could say, I felt panic after I left my phone in the taxi. If you want to add more detail, you can mention how you felt at that moment. Great job practicing.
Okay, the next word is obsessed. Obsessed.
Obsessed means being extremely interested or focused on something, often to the point where it's hard to think about anything else. For example, he's obsessed with learning new languages. Would you like to try using it in a sentence?
Oh yeah, I really I have big obsessed with learning English. I don't know what happened since this year started.
That's fantastic. It's great to have a passion for learning. What sparked your interest in English this year?
Oh, the speaking and the listening, just these two parts. Oh, the third part is reading. Just I'm reading Anne Frank's novel lately.
That's a wonderful combination. Improving speaking and listening will definitely help. Reading Anne Frank's novel is also a great way to build vocabulary. Keep it up.
Okay, the next word is apparent. Apparent in the reads I had confused. I really do have confused about the parent.
Sure. Parent refers to a mother or father. For example,
No,
my
it's
parents.
apparent. It's apparent. Apparent. It's not parent. Apparent.
Got it. Apparent means something that is clearly visible or understood. For instance, it was apparent that he was tired. Would you like to try using apparent in a sentence?
It's apparent. Okay, it's apparent. He's a gay. I can notice like how he dress, how say things, how he speak. Is that right? I'm saying that right?
You're close. For a clearer example, you might say, it's apparent that he is confident from the way he speaks and dresses. It's important to be sensitive and respectful when describing others.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just saying like it's apparent like he's a gay because just due to his dress and his speaking. That's my example. Just example. Right.
No worries, but it's good to be mindful of assumptions. Instead, you might say, it's apparent that he is confident from the way he speaks and dresses. It's always best to avoid making assumptions about someone's identity.
Why you just change the gay to confidence?
I suggested confident because it's something you can observe without making assumptions. It's important to be respectful and not assume someone's identity based on appearances. If you'd like
What's
more
the
examples of
assumptions? What's the assumptions?
assumptions are beliefs or guesses we make without full evidence. For example, thinking someone is a certain way based on their appearance. It's best to avoid assumptions and get to know the facts. Does that help?
Assumptions. Okay. So, okay. So, but people always have assumptions, don't you? Don't you think so?
Yes, people do often have assumptions. It's natural. The key is to recognize them and be open minded. It's always good to seek understanding and not jump to conclusions. Does that make
Okay.
sense?
Okay. The next word is kind of interesting. The word is oh, it's orgasm. It's orgasm. It's orgasm. How's that?
It's pronounced altruism. It refers to selflessly caring for others' well being. For example, her altruism led her to volunteer often.
No, 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 no. This word I spell to you. The word is Algorithm.
Ah, you mean algorithm. An
Yeah.
algorithm is a set of rules or steps used to solve a problem or perform a task, especially by a computer. For example, search engines use complex algorithms to find results. Does that help?
Algorithms. Okay, algorithms. I'm saying that right. Algorithms, right?
Yes, that's correct. Algorithms. Great job.
How say it? How to use it? Some example. Thank you. Just simple example. Thank you.
Sure. Algorithms help social media platforms recommend content. That's a simple example. Feel free to create one.
Algorithms helps. Okay, let me see. What's your example? Let me see.
Sure.
Algorithm. Okay.
Exactly. Algorithms are an essential
Okay,
part of social.
algorithms help social media platforms recommend connect contents. Yeah, that's why they yeah they let they keep us to addiction on their platform, right?
Exactly. Algorithms are designed to show content that keeps us engaged. They can make platforms addictive. Great job explaining that.
Mm, yeah, algorithm. Okay, algorithm. And what else?
If you want more, we can explore other words or concepts. What else are you curious about?
Algorithms. Okay, algorithms. Because nowadays, okay, algorithms is pretty important nowadays, and especially for the tech companies, they if they have good algorithms, they can let their users stay on their platform longer. How's my example? I'm saying that right? How say it better?
That's a good example. You could say algorithms are crucial for tech companies because they keep users engaged on their platforms longer. Great job.
Engaged. What's meaning engaged?
Engaged means to capture someone's interest or attention. For example, the game kept the players engaged for hours. Does that make sense?
Engaged. We're engaged, but engaged has several meanings, right? So we're engaged. That means we're together, right?
Yes, engaged can also mean committed to marry, like they are engaged, meaning they plan to get married. Context helps determine the meaning.
Okay, engaged. Okay, engaged. I got you engaged. And okay, say something. Okay, engaged. Engaged okay. So so when we're talking about marriage, engaged. Okay, when we're talking about
Exactly.
when we're talking about marriage, when we're talking about marriage, engaged is being together, right? How about the
Yes,
other just example?
sure. For
Just
example,
yeah, just you just said engage. Okay, I have been engaged on this platform for a long time. I should stop.
that's a great sentence. You can say, I've been engaged on this platform for a long time. I should stop. Well done.
Okay, could you just use more examples of engaged?
Of course, the audience was engaged throughout the entire presentation. Another one, she was deeply engaged in her work and lost track of time. You can use engaged in many contexts.
Okay, thank you, thank you. Okay, engaged in marriage, engaged. Okay, so engaged. Okay, just I knew like English word they has like a noun verb or like a adjective something like when talking about using engage in a marriage, what's the mean? It's like a verb or noun. Or when talking about engage on something like platform, like just could you clarify?
Sure, engaged can function differently. As a verb, they are engaged to be married, or she engaged in conversation. As an adjective, the audience was engaged. So it changes based on context. Does that help clarify?
Yeah, yeah. Okay, that's good. Engage. Okay, so thank you. Okay, so next word, Argus. How's that word? All
Could you spell it again, please? It sounds like an interesting word.
Algorithm.
Ah, algorithm. It's a step-by-step procedure or formula for solving a problem, often used in computing. For example,
Algorithm. Okay, algorithm. I just break it down the word pronunciation. Algorithm. I'm sorry. I'm saying that right?
yes, that's correct. It's pronounced algorithm. You're doing great.
Okay, algorithm. Okay, the next word is okay, hard. I don't know how to pronounce it. Dopamine.
That word is dopamine. It's a neurotransmitter that plays a role in pleasure, motivation, and reward. For example, dopamine is released when you accomplish a goal.
Dopamine. Okay, dopamine. Okay, dopamine. Dopamine, like
Yeah,
just like makes just doing exercise for especially swimming, I will be, will boost up my dopamine a lot. Is that right?
yes, that's right. You could say exercising, especially swimming, boosts dopamine levels a lot. Great job.
Okay, I'm sorry. Let me see example dopamine. Okay. Okay, so just tell me some ways. Just tell me some ways like I mean people could do boost up their dopamine hit, right?
Some natural ways to boost dopamine include exercising, listening to music, and getting enough sleep. Also, accomplishing small tasks can give a dopamine boost. Does that help?
Okay, dopamine. Could you explain to me what's dopamine? Like is good for people if they have dopamine?
Dopamine is a chemical in the brain that makes you feel pleasure and satisfaction. It's important for motivation, focus, and enjoyment. Having balanced dopamine levels is beneficial for mental well being. Does that clarify?
Okay, I was wondering like if like after swimming, I swim for like an hour, like I just boost my dopamine, right? So how long will it take it for lose?
Yes, swimming can boost dopamine. The elevated levels usually last a few hours, but it varies for each person. Regular exercise can help maintain a good balance. Keep it up.
Mm, okay.